Welcome back to Jogwa and Toria Stories. On the morning of my birthday, the sun rose like it was painted just for me, golden light spilling across the sky, and I woke with a heart full of joy, for I believed it would be a day to remember, a day wrapped in love. And when he called me with laughter in his voice saying he had a surprise, my spirit soared like a bird released from its cage, and I dressed with care, wearing the dress he once said made me look like the queen of his heart. And as I walked to meet him, I carried the hope that this birthday would bind us closer. But life, my friends, has a way of weaving shadows into the brightest light. And as the drums of celebration beat in my heart, I could not see the storm gathering in his eyes, for when I reached him he smiled. Yes, he smiled, but it was a smile that carried secrets, and he held my hand, soft and trembling, and led me to the place where we first met, beneath the old tree by the river where water ran with endless songs, and I thought this was the moment he would honor our love. Yet as I looked at him, expecting words of devotion, he spoke instead with a voice heavy as stone, saying that he no longer wished to walk with me, that my path and his must part, and those words pierced my heart sharper than a spear, for it was my birthday, the day of my joy, and he chose it to leave me, and my tears fell into the river as though the waters themselves should carry away my pain, and I asked him why, but his eyes turned away, too cowardly to meet mine, and in that moment I felt not only heartbreak but betrayal, for to leave a soul on the day of their birth is to crush not just love but the spirit itself, and I stumbled home with my crown of joy shattered, hiding my face from neighbors who waited to greet me, and when they saw me broken they asked no questions, for sorrow spoke louder than any words, and that night as the candles burned low I sat alone, wondering why love can turn to dust so swiftly, and as the moon watched from above I remembered the words of my grandmother who once told me that sometimes life takes away what you cherish most so that you may find what you truly deserve, and as her wisdom rose in my heart I began to breathe again, slowly, carefully, like a child learning to walk, and I told myself that even though he left me on my birthday, he did not take away the gift of life, he did not take away the strength in my bones, he did not take away the fire in my spirit, and as the dawn came once more I washed my face in the morning light and chose to see his betrayal not as the end of my story but the beginning of my healing, and in time, I laughed again, I danced again, I dreamed again, and I understood that no one, not even the one who walks closest to your heart, has the right to define your worth, for your value is carved by the Creator long before anyone else touches your life. And so I tell you this tale, my friends, not with bitterness but with hope, for the one who leaves you only clears the path for the one who will stay, and the one who breaks your heart only teaches you how to love yourself more deeply, and the one who betrays you on the day of your joy only gives you the strength to create a joy no one can steal. So the lesson of my story is simple: never place the key to your happiness in another person's hand, for happiness, like the sun, must rise from within you, and when you guard it well, no betrayal, no loss, no departure can ever take it away.